Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Time to sit back and enjoy this one from Yankee Stadium as Jacoby Ellsbury gets set to lead off the ball.
Miami, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1 and 2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Batting third, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Starlin Castro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting third.
So here's Joe Mauer. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit. Ready now, Aaron Judge. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Granderson going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding in, Mark Reynolds. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard on the ground at first. Mauer is there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Saunders.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number two. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And this one misses for ball four. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Curtis Granderson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So digging in now, J.D. Riddle, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
J.D. Riddle.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Batting 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Stephen Vogt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr.
Third baseman, Raul Mondesi.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Chase Headley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yankees, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Reynolds is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He popped out in his first trip. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Marcell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Granderson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Judd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark
First pitch
Reynolds.
of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Here's Michael Saunders now. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled straight back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Popped high in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Vogt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Raul Mondesi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Didi
Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Cold strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Hit down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that misses, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. In the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, Jacoby
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Cespedes has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Mark digging in and looking for more. Mark Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius is there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Riding in once again, Michael Saunders. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back. Gone! Digging in once again, J.D. Riddle. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
J.D. Riddle.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And this is fouled at the plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The Yankees, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Reynolds. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
13,
It is Curtis Granderson.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Riddle is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line.
Stephen Vogt.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro's got it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
That is the 3rd pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Chase Headley.
Travis Wood will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Travis Wood.
Looks like a left-hand. Up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Torres is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look. Popped up. Hernandez on the move. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. For him to this point in the ball game. Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in. Three tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gregorius is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson's after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Castro has it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 3.